develop together.
Hello again, you amazing positive changers. I'm Rob Palmer from Develop Together, helping you make a positive and long-lasting change. And here we are now in week 10 of the 12-week Make a Change process. And before we move on, I just want to ask you once more to like the video, subscribe to the channel and share in all your relationships on social media and in person, in real life, for anyone else who can benefit from this Make a Change process, this free Make a Change process. You're now getting so close to the end of this 12-week process and embedding these new habits into your life for the long term. So a new lifestyle of whatever it is that you have set your sights on to change in your life. You've been working on it for the last 9 weeks and this is now week 10, and you're really embedding that habit into your subconscious mind to go forwards and have this new lifestyle without even really needing to try. It will just happen because you're used to it, doing it every single day, every single week, and it just happens magically. It's not really magic, is it? You've worked really hard to get to this stage, and you're going to work hard again for the next couple of weeks until we get to week 12, and then it will just become automatic and part of just who you are. But the subconscious mind is very, very powerful. I'm going to get a bit deep now, so be prepared to just think really hard and get that mind active, those grey brain cells, that grey matter moving in maybe a bit more of a lateral thinking way that you normally do. So as I said, yes, the subconscious mind is extremely powerful, and deep down the primal instinct of the subconscious mind is to protect and survive ourselves in the world. So it doesn't really like change. I'm sure we've all had times in our lives when things have changed and it's sort of caused some issues in ourselves and other people and the environment and all those kinds of things, because we are programmed just to survive and not let things change. So when we try and consciously make a change and the subconscious mind is like, what's going on here? That's a bit weird. I don't want this to happen. Why am I being forced to change? It will do whatever it can to come up with reasons and excuses and barriers in ourselves to not let that change happen. And these can be really long-term, deep down plans that our subconscious mind has to try and fool ourselves and come up with these reasons why we should stop making this change. I can't really tell you exactly what that's going to be because we're all so different with our different backgrounds and our specific change we're trying to make and our situations. But if you're aware that this might happen, then you can be better at noticing it if it does happen. Think, why am I coming up with these random excuses to stop making this change I'm trying to make? And why does it seem logical when actually if I stop and break it down, it isn't really that logical. It makes no sense in reality, and I should just carry on making this change. And then if you become aware of that, you can then force your conscious mind to take control of the subconscious and override it. And then over time, if you continue to do that and just force that change to happen, then you can reprogram your subconscious mind to say, okay, well, this is how it is now. This is the new habit. And at this stage in the process, it's likely that these sorts of things might start to happen as the subconscious mind is trying harder and harder to stop this change being made, which is why it takes this 12 weeks to really embed this new habit into your life. So you need to just get over this final hurdle just to send you into this last final week in a couple of weeks' time. and then you'll be able to make that change a permanent part of who you are. So have you noticed anything so far of weird sort of excuses and reasons and what seems logical but actually isn't logical, that your subconscious mind is trying to trick you into stopping this change that you're trying to make? If you have, then leave some comments down below so then I can have a read and see what you're battling with, and I can maybe give you some more little tips to try and get over that. But most importantly, what I say every single week, you've heard it every single week for the last 9, now 10 weeks, and it really is a powerful thing just to try and make your conscious mind have more control over your change, and that is to own the day. And I will see you next week for week number 11. Develop together.